Alright, so I'm going to start from scratch. I have a quasi-successful X11 LIbrary X11 1.3 building, but the problem is, or it's twofold. One, it's older, and the second thing is it's only building .las and not .sos. So it's pretty much useless. So I was going for a while there, and then I went into package source and did bmake clean like an idiot, and I deleted my entire source tree, including the make file that I hand edited. But in general, I have and then it seems like there's something broke here, but I'm gonna look in my I've been trying to get rid of this requirement that I have pthread stubs installed, and it just won't fucking go away. I'm just going to go in here and see what's going on with my LIbrary X11, and every one of these seems to want pthread stubs. So every one of these I have to go out and I have to do a native configure, and I have to define the paths, everything that package source would do, except for putting a bunch of patches in here. Something's wrong with this depends. I have a full dependency on something. What the fuck that is. Alright. Bmake install, download, let's go. Alright, download the source code. Thank God. I didn't think it was going to do that. Well, I could have fished it out, but... Now, X11 goes rather well, actually. It's surprising. There's only a few changes, and they're basically the same changes. Well, there's one additional, but I wrote down what I did, so now that I got this started, I'm going to have a chance to actually build this. Depending on whether it says you gotta have pthreads, dude, then if it does, then I gotta do some tricks. I'm gonna have to go in and get it configured inside of natively, inside the actual work directory, and then I have to trick package source into believing that the configure stage is done, so it won't throw this "you need the pthread stubs" things at me. And then once that, yeah, okay, so path is not installed. Can't build link files. Okay. I actually don't care about that. What I care about is that I have extracted source code. Yeah, that's exactly what I care about. So, cd work, and I'm gonna get a package source package out of this if it kills me. This video may be 2-3 hours. This video might be 8 hours long. It might fill up my hard disk. I don't know. Let's see how long this goes. Live. Okay, we're in there. Now I'm going to do this fancy schmancy, this thing. I'm going to say my package config path is in boot home package library package config. I'm going to say the libraries for X11 are in boot home package library. But enable shared, and there was something else I was going to do. I'm going to make, I want, what do they call that? The path? We call it the base path. Let's see, what do they call it? Look at this configure script. Don't start. I hate it when you double click on a configure file. It doesn't know it's a text file. It wants to go through the configure. I'm not interested in this. And these things, they call things so many different things. I mean, I could go over some of these variables, but it's really just, I could look for target. Target alias, god damn it. How about prefix? How about prefix? AC tool, I don't care about AC tool prefix. Prefix equals prefix. Install architecture dependent files and prefix. Make install all the files and specify. Aha! Let's specify a prefix. You can specify where you want to put this thing, although, you know, it's not really in English. I mean, who uses the word prefix for that shit? Prefix equals, why do they have it like that? I don't want it to be home. So I'm going to copy this because I'm lazy. Edit. Copy. Copy. We'll do enable shared last. Okay. Okay. Edit. Paste. And prefix equals. They got that backwards, man. I don't even have this right. Okay. Boot. Come on. There. Boot. Boot. Home. Package. Alright. I'm going to do enable shared. And this better work. And then I'm going to trick package source. And package source isn't going to tell me what I need. Okay. Enable shared. So what the hell am I doing here? I'm saying, okay, make me a make file. And if you want to know where stuff's installed on my system, go to boot home package library, package config, because that package config thing's got a list of all the programs that are installed in package source and where their files are. And then if you need to link to a library, I want you to look in boot home package library because that's where all my libraries are. And then prefix is supposed to mean when you make your install scripts, tell it to install its stuff right here. Enable shared means let's see if I can find if they got shared in here. There we go. Enable shared. We do it this way. That means make me some files that got .sos on the end of them. All right. Enable share. Enable share. Okay, this better work. Come on, big money. C compilers cannot create executables. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh. Okay. There was something I did today, and I'll go over that. What is that thing called? It's called a specs. Right. No, that's not right. You may. Talking about my compiler can't execute. What the fuck? I didn't have this problem before. And now I can't build link? Oh, what the fuck? Right. That's wrong with this damn thing? Compile error and... Alright, let's just try this without all the fancy bullshit. Now all of a sudden the compiler can compile. What the hell's going on here? I'll probably stop on something. Can't find a necessary package. The X11 directory doesn't exist. What's wrong with this? I mean, cannot create execute. What the fuck is wrong with this thing? Is that what's causing it? What exactly is causing that? Does prefix, it means something else? No. Not the prefix. Let's see what else it could be. Now, if libs is not defined, or libraries are not defined, then... Aha! The libraries are not defined. Okay, so it's some other variable in this config file, because it's not that variable. Yeah, I have a compiler that works. Damn you! Creating config status. Alright, so I'm going to go back into package source, and now I'm going to tell it. Hopefully I used the prefix, because if I didn't use the prefix, I'll be making a lot of shebang changes. So, let's see how this goes. Executing dep files commands. Yes, I have a prefix. Houston, we have a prefix. Alright, so now, did I do enable shared? Yes, I did. So I just didn't do libraries. Wonder why. Package config supposed to know where that stuff is anyway. Alright, let's go back here where I screwed it up before. In fact, I recovered pretty quickly there. Let's see. Now it doesn't even think configure is even done yet. That's okay. We're going to do it anyways. Should I just make... Should I make a backup? Yes, I should. I don't want package source ramming its configuration scripts down my throat. But I'm hoping if I just put the... let's see. I have another one of these. Let's see here. Yeah, I'll use a dog's wishbone. Okay, so we have in the work directory. It may still complain, oh, you can't do that. You don't have the necessary thing done. Okay, so it depends. Let's see, is the build done? No, I don't. Build's not done. Configure's done though. Let's just open this sucker up, and we're going to call it something else, like this. Add the name, Alt-C. Go in here, delete it, Alt-V, and then we save it. And go like that. Okay. Other stuff is this other one got that I don't got. Configure, make of ours. God, why do I care about that? Let's just try it. The hell, I gotta back up. I can always... Is that the right one? Okay, there we are. Alright, let's do it. Let's try it. Let's see if we can do this. Yeah, there we go. Make install. Let's pray to the gods. Pray to the package source gods. It's going to work out. It's building. All right. There we go. And we're building some links. And what the hell's going on here? No such file or directory. So there's no X header in the X11. I configured that. Oh, I gotta do the includes now. God, I don't do the includes. Let's see. What the hell do I do with that? Damn it. I gotta make it even more fancy. I have to actually put a -I and then where my headers are. I thought I'd done that. You know what? No, I can't do the GCC thing. Right. But it should know. I thought it should know. I'm using... I've got it in there so that it... I've overrode the path, so it goes to use my headers versus Haiku's, and I should have known that, unless of course the configure files have the includes pathed in them. So, which means I need to go back and reconfigure. Why is it? So it went back and forth into the same directory 4 times, and it started to, but it couldn't find the header. But everything's down to a make file right now, so or all 20 make files. There's a bunch of them. Oh god. Okay. What's it targeting here? A top build directory. Let's see if that prefix did a damn thing. Alright. So why couldn't it find the X header? Everything looks okay, so what the fuck is going on here? Oh, I think I know what's going on. The fuck? It's in the X11 directory. There it is. Why is it doing this dot thing, man? Is he doing that crap? because I haven't defined some of these directories. Like this top build, I bet you these are all undefined. That's gonna be a real fucking pleasure. I don't understand why. I mean, doesn't it know what a prefix is? Oh my god. I don't remember having to do this last time. Alright, just build. Make your make files again. I think I'm just gonna make. Alright, so now it found the headers. God. Now it's still making those Zilla files. Now I'm getting some warnings. One of these will. I know it's going to error out on something here. What is it? There's going to be a get dfit.c file that I don't know where the hell it'll tell me where when it comes up it'll tell me, and there's a couple lines I have to get rid of there, and there's an xtrans sock at line 1003 I'm gonna have to deal with in the build link directory. Now I've enabled shared on the configure. I just don't know why. I know this is completely native. This is not. I'm not source right now. It's absolutely native. So far, I haven't done anything fancy. I've just configured and tried to compile. You know, I know where some of the errors lie that I. And then I know it checked for the linker there when it did configure, so it should know where it is. compilation channel. Compiling software for you, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Now, how am I going to get this package and package source? It's a good question. But I have an answer, I think. First, I'm going to back it up again. If it works, then I forgot what even try. Oh, it tried. It just couldn't find the X11 library. All right, here's our first error. That's what I thought. It's the get DFLT thingamabob. Line 63, it's trying to read some header or something. I'm using the same headers as Haiku, so. I figure where the hell that thing was. Where was it? Oh, right. I saved it in this damn thing over here. Source directory. Okay, so let's go over here. Source directory. Alright, it's going to get FG, whatever it is, get defit. Open and do this son of a gun here. Let's see. What we got? What line is talking about? Oh, I already made notes in this. Somewhere. Printed out the damn thing and make a note of what the hell I changed. What did I change? Oh, I guess I get to figure it out on camera. Okay, so this is, it's up here somewhere. Some kind of, maybe line 53, who knows, let's try it. First I'll make this thing writable. I think I remember this. No, okay, that's the definition. So this had something to do with the password, or oh wait, it was around here. I remember it was around here. I think I just got rid of this. Parts is parts, so let's go. And we're good. All right, that worked. I just pick, you know, if the compilation starts to fail, you just go to some random line, just pick it. Just get rid of it. And then if it works, save your file, you know, or keep the file open. And then if it doesn't work, then you could just undo, right? And just try stuff. Try a couple lines here, a couple lines there, and if it doesn't, you know, just try it again, and then keep trying to compile. And once it compiles, then you're good. You know you got the right thing. All right, my next error here is, let's see, is this the same thing to do with this thingamabob? Oh, there was more to it. Right, right. Too few arguments in get password namer. Let's see. I hate that editor. I don't like that editor. Let's see. Where's the get password namer? this code here. PW equals. Let's look for that. Right. Okay. So do we use passwords in this operating system? No. Do we use Windows? No, this isn't Windows. Right. So I don't like this function right here. Oh no. Is it in there? Params. There it is up there. There it is down there. Yeah, I don't like this part. Just, there's an else. That means, do the rest of that. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Oh, read only? There you go. I like that better. Okay, let's try it again. You can see it works. Just get rid of the parts that don't compile. Now if it has to do with, if that's the part of the code that lets you see color instead of just black, nothing I can do about that. But if it's the part of the code that has nothing to do with the operating system that we're using, because I don't use we don't use passwords on those things, so just, you're gone. It's going to go like this for a while, and I think there was one other error that's going to come up here. What is it? Got it. Let's see. It's going to start to try to, I don't know, something ends up in the build link. It's annoying as hell. Oh no, I'm not going to be in there. So I'm going to be looking for a xtranssoc file. It's going to die if I close it. Let's see. Is there an X11 directory in here? I expect that there's something else going on here. Oh, I might have. Oh, wait. That has to do with something in my system. That's a header. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. I could make changes to my own headers. Xtrans, but why would there be a C file there? There aren't any C files in my headers, right? Alright, so we're generating something here. I don't know what's going on. It's making noises. Million man pages, or in package source it says there's something else wrong with something about a transsoc and a transsoc C directory. I'm not quite sure what that has to do with anything. But there was a sun _len error that was like another error I've dealt with before. I think, if I can remember. Oh, I'm getting delirious. So I'm going to want this whole thing to build, and then I'm going to set it aside, and then I'm going to see if I could trick package source to accepting it. Is my compiled package good enough for you, package source? Did I just make already? I only made. I gotta install. What good is that? Oh yeah. Well, I gotta wait for the linker. If the linker doesn't work, then I think the linker worked. But the question is, what kind of libraries did it build? If it didn't build the right libraries, it's not going to be... the LA files are not what I want, but I'll be a happy man if it's not the LA files. Libraries. It's counting libraries now. Got two, it's going to crash my system. Let's see. it's copying a lot of stuff. I just LIbx. All right, so it didn't really tell me that these are good. LIbx. Well, let me be higher, wouldn't it? Oh yeah. I have shared object files. Oh my god. Unbelievable. Okay, now let's just see if I can get this in. I'm in backup of this. Oh, it feels like I just gave birth. Let's see. Okay, has that worked? My god. I don't believe it. All right, let's. Okay, so there it is. You're gone, and you're going over here, and I'm gonna make a package. So there's gonna be a couple errors in package source, and I don't really care about it that much. Oh, I didn't think I was gonna get past that. Nope. No. I thought that was gonna be it. I just did this on the fly, and to tell you the truth, let's see, about an hour. I started another video about an hour earlier, and I didn't do all the configure options. I had a whole bunch of options there that I should probably copy and paste onto into a text file and save. And so I was weeding out user local paths. And that took me about an hour. And then I went out. I was so tired. I went out into the package source directory and I typed bmake clean. So it was all gone. So now and I used my only backup. So now I have a backup. Preliminary backup. I want to have a package. So let's get this out of here. All right, let's see. What do I have here? I got a configure done. It depends. Was it? Did it complain last? I forgot what it complained about. Let's see if I can. The only thing it's going to be able to complain about now is it's going to go through all the directories and say, I think it complained about a header or something like that. But it's just going to check to see that all the things are made, and then it's going to try to make a package. And so it's going to put stuff in the .destination directory folder, but put it in the wrong place. Maybe, or maybe not, because the way I configured the configure script, it may actually go in the right place, and it may be okay. Let's see how it works. So I'm getting really annoyed at this. You need the pthreads, you need the package. Yeah, that crap. See what's doing up here in destination directory. Boot home, package, okay. Include share lib, alright. See, I can't find the libraries, but I've already got that shit. So, you know what? It's trying to build the binary once again in destination directory, and it doesn't know I got them already, or the libraries. So why don't I just do it a favor and give it to it? Oh, it's already there. What the hell? What's wrong then? It's not an issue with package config. Let's see what's going on here. Package. This is the thing that knows everything. You know where everything is. You know what might be happening some of these ended up over here. No. Or I could cheat and look at the package list and see what it wants. Just put it there. This is backwards. I've never done it this way before, but I'm going to get a package out of this. All right. Some headers. Okay. Don't tell me I don't have any audio because I'm going to scream. I think I have audio. It's not. Why is it not able to link? You know what? Fuck that. I'm not going to do anything. Why does it not? Why does package source not know my library directory? It's like I think I might have broke package source. Trying to get rid of that build link crap with the pthreads. Just start deleting files and see what happens. What am I gonna do here? See, it's gonna try to link. So what do I need a build done flag is what I need. Oh yeah. Okay, let's see. Let's look over here. I need some flag here. It's gonna tell me install is done or something like that. That's what I need. Where's my backup from before? Yeah, there you go. See now. See, I don't want you to try to link. I'm already linked up there, buddy. Let's just do it. No such file or directory. The plist no keywords. That's okay. We'll make one. All right. I'm patient. I'm a patient man. So let's see. This is the but this is an earlier version. But you know what? Actually, that's all right. And you want a plist? You get a plist. Because I want a package. A different version of LIbx11 is already installed. That's 1.33. So package delete. Library X11. Couldn't entirely. That's okay. I don't care if you couldn't entirely delete it. And I have a Library X11 1.62 package. Done. That took some massaging. My God. So no package source. Don't need your pthreads package. Thank you very much. Now I'm going to go back actually, and I'm going to back into the terminal. There is my magic incantation that allowed it to work. I'm going to copy and save that. Call it X11 magic incantation. I still have other problems I'm gonna have to deal with. I still have problems I'm gonna have to deal with. I have a whole battery of X11 based packages that all want the pthreads. Or maybe if I can get past XCB, the XCB program, which see now, See, now I have the magic incantation. See, now I'm going to be able to get away with it. See, now I'm going to be able to do this thing time and time again. Package source is going to complain. Let's go. You know, I just want the source code. You know, give me the source code, and then then make a package for me. And done. You know. Oh yeah, I'm also going to go over how I've yet to find so far that this is absolutely necessary. And, you know, I could be wrong. So this is kind of like a way to see if I was wrong. Okay, let me explain what I've done. So I took, as I was talking about a few recordings ago, in fact, before I forget, I'm going to put this X11 LIbrary package on my desktop as a little trophy. Okay, wait. Actually, I'm going to back up this whole thing. There's a copy to desktop. Okay. And then I'm going to go over something that you might find useful. Alright, so I thought, about an hour ago, I thought I was screwed. I thought it was game over. Game over. LIbrary X11. So this happens all the time. I feel like I'm done. I ain't getting any farther with this, and then all of a sudden I figure something out, and then it works. It's just crazy. All right, so what was I talking about? I was talking about being able, under all circumstances, to use your own headers and not use Haikus if you want to, or anybody's. This apply. In fact, let's do this all together. So actually, I'm happy with this because you actually got to see what I changed, and what I did get to work. Getting back to this, but another thing that I did change, but I don't think it made a difference in this case because it didn't behave any differently. I can tell you, is I am using some of the headers from Haiku, but I'm not using the way they have it pathed. So, as I went over a couple presentations ago, there's a system directory, and over here they got developed, they got headers, and they got a bunch of stuff. And I noticed that there were some duplicates in the BSD and the POSIX headers. There are like 9 of them. 3 of them were in a subdirectory. This is a read-only area. Oh, and also one other thing. I did copy in, I brought in a header from Linux that was missing from Jam. I was trying to build Jam, and it was missing an AH header. And Haiku didn't have it, so I brought it in, and it resolved some of the errors, but it didn't resolve everything. So I still didn't get to build Jam, but anyway, I was able to do that, make my own headers if I want to, or get rid of headers or not use certain headers, because now I have a place on the disk I can actually write to. And I can cause my collations to read that instead of the stuff that I can't change. And if I want to change something, I want to change something. So what I did is I copied the contents of the POSIX directory. Let's go here, develop headers. I copied the contents because the way they've got it set up, effectively all of these files here, from where I start there with down to zlib, and the contents of this POSIX directory, and the contents of this BSD directory, for header purposes, they're all in the same place. Just to simplify it. Well, I don't want to bring over this BSD stuff. As far as I know, I'm doing POSIX, right? As far as I know, this BSD thing is going to be for drivers, maybe. I don't know what it's for, but I'm not interested in having it. I'm not interested in having duplicate headers. So, and there were still some duplicates, but I just chose one. Or package source already had the header. So what I did is I just selected all the files from within and the folders from within the POSIX directory, from Arch all the way down to, you know, the Arch folder all the way down, selected it all. See what is it? Windows, select all, let's go file, we go copy, and then I went over my package source directory here. So I actually get to do what I want with my own system. And went to the include directory where I would rather see it, and pasted everything in there. So everything in this sys directory is from POSIX. Everything from this, you know, right. So this is pretty much set up the same way it is in Linux. Because I wanted to see if some of the errors I was having was because maybe there's some confusion with the headers. And I thought, well, how am I going to get it to just read this and not the other stuff? Well, there's something called a specs file. And I've happened to kept it in mind. I've happened to kept it on, you have to make the specs file. I've happened to put it into package, etc. Down there, just called specs. It's a text file, and it's generated by GCC. And this is right there. That's the line I added. Boot home package include. Right. So any of the headers that want to be in the sys directory, it'll be sys name a header. It'll still be found. You know, I don't have these multiple structures where there could be duplicates and, you know, things get messed up. These aren't Linux headers. These are the Haiku headers. I'm using a Linux structure because the programs are probably, they've been programmed for Linux, and when I don't want any duplicates. I want to pick one. And if I find out I'm still getting errors because of certain headers, I'll use another one, or maybe I'll try one from Linux. You know, until I start getting more success with my compilations. Now, some of the headers are clearly labeled as from the GNU project, and they're part of the standard C library. So, I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't think it's going to make it not run in Haiku. We're using the GCC compiler. All right, so I've just copied everything in there. Okay, so how do you get this file? You go on the terminal, and I think it's GCC minus dump specs or something like that. I'm not going to override my own file, but dump specs. I'm going to call it specs.txt. It didn't seem to really... Now here, this might be actually a bug. We don't have a common directory anymore. I don't know what kind of what an MD start file prefix is, but that could be part of the cause of some pain. I haven't changed that on mine. Let's see, where's my stuff here? It's a little how-to here. Somewhere amongst my stuff. Where is it? Too much stuff. Parts is parts. Where do I put that? Here, maybe. Got a bunch of papers, so. All right. Here's my notes. All right, let's see what we're talking about here. I put it over in. Oh yeah. So the way to integrate this with package source, great. If you want to use your own headers, you can integrate this in package source. You just make a C flag, right? And the C flag is minus specs equals the file you made. The way to dump the file is you just call it. I think you're supposed to just call it specs actually, or you have to actually path it. Let's see. So try this. Boot home, and I'll call it specs. Whoa. Did it land at home? If not, you could copy and paste the output from the screen, but I just don't. There's specs.text, but that was from today. Right, so I guess, you know, you could copy the contents of this file. All you have to do is have this file exist somewhere. Oh, you got to redirect it. Let's redirect it, right? Redirect. There it is. There's my specs file, 4.96. Redirects the arrow, so it creates a text file. This is it. You go down here to the right below. If you put it in the wrong place, it's not going to do anything the way you want it. And what I added was right below there is this -i boot home package include. And what I'm saying is look for the headers there. Okay, so for now on, when GCC starts, and if I say use the specs that are from this file I just made, so I use specs minus specs equals GC. Let's go over here. GCC minus specs equals boot. You know, you have to do all this stuff if it's manual. But package source likes you to tell it what the variables are, then it just obeys you. So what I did was I said, okay, well, whenever you try to compile something, add this C flag, compile flag, specs, boot, home package. Okay, so and then I looked, and then I saw that it was actually only trying to read from the headers that I had there. So if there are any problems with duplicate headers, that's the way you work around it. Found that out today, and I got that information from, for some reason, the people that use minimalist GNU, they're interested in this. And I just got the idea, what would happen if I overrid the compiler? Because I didn't want to have to type, you know, -i include every time. And there it was. So back to the compile I did here for X11. I don't think I specified a so I'm gonna open my magic indentation thing here. Where is it? Where's a magic steamroller? Where's my? There it is. Yeah, notice how I didn't have to have a -i. I could have put a -i and made it include the headers. I noticed I had the top build directory there with that slash, but it still worked. If I didn't have this setting, well, I wasn't using package source, was I? Right. So I wasn't using package source. So I actually didn't do the includes in this case. This actually compiled using Haiku's headers. This only overrides the default settings that are by GCC that you can get by GCC -v name of file to compile. It'll spit that out. I did a video on it 3-4 times ago. It'll use, yeah, actually, so X11 there, it compiled using Haiku's headers. All right, so that's a night, I guess. Hopefully it's going to go down more easier, but I doubt it. I think with each of these X11 things, it's going to be a pain in the ass until I get this program called XCB or library or whatever it is installed in here, and probably the rest of the X11 libraries. I'm not gonna. It's gonna be a pain, but making more headway. I still haven't gone over a few things that I've done, but I certainly have gone over the library X11. A couple things I haven't gone over, but I'll do later. library XCB, GNU GP, CD read-write tools. I now have those. Library SM, and still trying to resolve DOSBox, actually. All right, done for now.